I'll turn it over to Tom for the business part of the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Gary. Got the agenda in front of you. The next thing on the agenda is the minutes from the February 5th, 2019 meeting. They're in your packets there, so I'd ask whenever anybody wants to make a
I'll make a
motion.
motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Motion by Ed Koenig, seconded by Jared Hayes. Any further questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Moving on to the bills for the month of February. We had claims in the county highway in the amount of $29,212.71. We had federal aid was $6,770.57. Engineering payroll clearance fund was $6,016.96. Construction of bridge was $19,777.51. County MFT was $22,561.53. Township MFT was $1,864.67. And township bridge was $89,662.56, for a total of $175,866.51. So I need a motion to
I'll make
approve
that
the
motion.
bills.
I'll second.
A motion by Ben Heitze, seconded by Sandy Hefner. Any questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Moving on to public comment. Anybody's got anything for public comment?
I was just curious, are you guys, during one of the board meetings, it was said that you were supposed to be kind of the liaison for what's going on with the intermodal project, and it doesn't seem like there's really anything that's been on the agenda really lately with regards to that project. And if in fact there's not been anything on the project that anyone has discussed with anybody, that's problematic. And if there's nothing on the agenda to discuss what has been discussed with people, that's problematic too. So there doesn't seem to be any information coming from anybody, but there are lots of people that have lots of questions, and it doesn't seem like anybody's coming up with anything. So the other thing is that with all of this development and all the acres that they're planning on putting pavement on top of, there are going to be issues that the county's going to have to deal with regards to water retention, diverting it, whatever it's going to be. And if you look at where they've built here in Jerseyville, putting riprap in a county or in a state highway drainage ditch to drain off acres of water is probably not the world's best thing in the long term, because ultimately somebody downstream is going to have to deal with that. So I have been to the development in Elwood, Illinois. I've been to the one outside of Kansas City, and I will tell you that if in fact they develop things the way that they want to lead you to believe, so that you think that there's all this money coming in, there are going to be hundreds and hundreds, thousands of acres that will go under pavement. And it will in fact cause lots of problems for this county with regards to stormwater and everything else. So I would think that this committee, if that's what you're going to be charged with doing ultimately, dealing with those runoffs and things like that, that there needs to be some sort of planning done to deal with that, because the downside of that is you end up getting bridges washed out that happened down there where you turned that low water crossing into a bridge that time. I mean, these kinds of things cost the county lots and lots of money ultimately, and to not charge any kind of impact fees and hoping that you get other money is not something that will work in the long term. And then the other thing is that after having been up in Elwood, I will tell you that unless there is some roads built, this town, the quality of life will suffer immensely. Because when you're the only car on a road and everything else is a semi-truck and there are holes the size of these pieces of paper, the sides of the roads are just covered with black whatever it is from trucks pulling over and diesel fuel spilling and everything else, it is not this wonderful thing that everybody wants to talk about. So I'm just saying that it doesn't seem as if there's any planning done towards that end. And if you guys have done it, you know, shame on me for not picking it up. And if the people that are trying to do it are not communicating with you, I would strongly suggest that you guys wring it out of them one way or the other. That's my comment.
Moving on. No old business. Moving on to new business. First item is a petition for aid from Corey Township. It is included in your packet. This is on Graham Hollow Road. Piece of paper here. He's got 2 drainage structures that he needs to repair on that road, and then he's got one new one he wants to construct across the road. And on Graham Hollow Road, down near Pier Marquette State Park, for a cost estimated at approximately $14,000, which would be split evenly between the county and the township. So I'd ask for a motion to approve this petition for aid from Corey Township on Graham Hollow Road.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ben Heitzig, seconded by Jared Hayes. Any further questions, comments? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. The next one is a petition for aid from Paisaw Township. It is on Oakrest Road. He has a box culvert that he wants to extend approximately 9 feet on each end of that box culvert. In that area, we need to remove some trees to kind of clean up the area and then do some grading of the back slope and place riprap and restore the roadway back. So that cost is estimated at approximately $70,000 to do all that work. I'd ask, actually this work will be split evenly between Paisaw Township and the county.
Oakrest, that I know.
Oakrest Road is the road that runs off of Delhi Road. If you go south, it'll run right into Illinois Route 111 over there by, if you know where the Sheeter Farm is,
Yeah.
over in that area. Yeah, that
Okay.
that Oakrest Road kind of cuts right through there.
Is this on the north end?
It's on the south end between Delhi Road and 111. There's a real narrow box culvert that's only about 21 foot wide right there. He's got signs right at the edge of the road, and he wants to widen that. There's so much more traffic through there, and there's a lot of trees through there. He wants to kind of open that area up
I
right
just
through
couldn't
there.
think where Oakrest was.
Yeah.
I knew where it was, but I just.
But actually, it goes all the way up to Prairie Dale Road. Oakrest Road continues all the way up
Almost up to the gun club, don't it?
goes past the gun club, continues on past the gun club and runs into, actually Oakrest Road, if you follow, it'll take you all the way to 16. Yep,
I think the GPS diverts some of these trucks to Noby, up Oakrest, or they end up coming in, from the east.
oh, yeah,
And they, I don't know why, but that's that shortest route deal.
yes.
Take you through
Yeah.
every stop sign, tour.
I'll make that motion, Tom.
Okay, so Ben made the motion,
I'll second it.
seconded by Jared Hayes. Any further questions, comments? Hearing none, all those in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Moving on to the county engineer's report, just to let you know, I mean, everybody knows it's been snowing quite a bit, you know, we've been spending a lot of overtime here lately. It's just the nature of the beast, you know, it's been coming on the weekends, so been doing a lot of snow removal mostly with the way the weather's been, haven't really been able to get out. We did do quite a bit of boom mowing here we've been out doing that when the time is allowed. I have not been, but I think Spire has started doing some work in the county, I understand, on the pipeline up near Crafton Lane, up in that area. I had heard that from the road commissioner yesterday, but I didn't make it out there. Just doing some clearing work, is what I'd heard. So I'll keep you appraised of that. I'm gonna start acquiring right-of-way on the Ryan Road Bridge job here shortly. We'll be offering those people approximately $7,000 an acre for that right-of-way out there. So we have two parcels we have to get. One is from Urix and one is from Lars out there. So we only need to get about 0.142 acres of right-of-way. So out there to do that bridge, and we're anticipating that bridge to be built later this year. So I'm gonna start working on that, getting that right-of-way. Other than that, that's pretty well all I had. Kelly Retzer's on vacation this week and next week. Just, yeah.
The snow removal, we tear up anything?
We haven't tore up anything. We've been very fortunate.
We got plenty of material?
Yes, we're okay.
Then all's good.
Yep. We got salt. I had got a couple of loads last couple weeks ago, and we're okay. I mean, we're right here in March, and you know how it is. The weather. It gets sunny by 6 o'clock, and it's sunnier later in the evening and stuff, and it doesn't hang around.
The sun will definitely help the salt work.
Yes.
Except for where you got shade trees.
Yep. Even on Sunday, it was amazing how it was melting off the roads. Yep, we didn't. So yeah, we're doing okay. We have not tore up any equipment. Knock on wood. We've been very fortunate there. So. Okay, that's it for the county engineer's report. Miscellaneous business. I didn't know if anybody had anything for the good of the committee they'd like to bring up.
We were talking the other day, me and my uncle, about that project we talked about on Centennial Central Road, across from the Leanan House.
Central Road. Are you talking about?
Out there by, you know where the Leanan House is out, I call it the Leanan.
Oh, on Costello Road.
Costello.
You had me. Okay, yes.
Costello.
Yes.
I'm off the
Yes.
road.
Yeah. No.
We were talking about that the other day, if you want to maybe sometime come out and look at that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Get a hold of him.
Yeah. You had me when you.
I don't.
No, I know.
Road off, it's early.
Well, people say certain roads, and I don't remember them. I know them by the 911. You know, they used to call them different names. Ed would remember that time when they had different names before they were 911 or Gary.
The worst thing is when somebody, especially like Bartlett Road, well, it's on Bartlett Road, and I think of Bartlett Road being over at Dow, and
Yeah.
most people think of Bartlett Road being over at Delhi.
Yeah, it's two different places.
Yeah, that's East
It's the
Bartlett
same
Road
family.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both Bartlett's.
Same family. But
Yeah. Anybody else? Okay, I'll turn it back over to Gary.
Thanks, Tom. Any more business come before us today?
Well, everything is up to snuff.
And I'm ready for that final motion.
I would make a motion to adjourn.
Katie makes a motion, we adjourn.
I second.
Second by Jared Hayes. All those in favor?
Aye.